Welcome to this update. We're going to take a look at our Storm Prediction Center because we have a big severe weather potential threat coming up for the south. Right now, our threat is centered in places like Oklahoma and Texas and Arkansas and Missouri. And we have a couple severe thunderstorm watches in those areas. Some pretty moderate, decent, even intense storms there. Some supercell thunderstorms. Um, Notice this mesoscale discussion. I notice on in the Ohio area, it's discussion number 312 and severe potential watch unlikely watch probability 20%. So just a small threat there in the Ohio River Valley. Nothing too major, but really we want to keep our eyes focused on the Midwest right now because that's where we have the bulk of our action right now. In fact, I would assume the Cape is probably high. I don't know if I'll get into that in this video, maybe tomorrow's video. Um, let's take a look at our thunderstorm outlook for the next several hours. So this is going from 12 a.m. today to 4 a.m. tomorrow. And again, a very small sliver of some very intense thunderstorm action predicted. Some potential there with the red, 70% chance of seeing some good thunderstorm activity. So, and then we go from 4 a.m. to 12 p.m. tomorrow. That expands and broadens out a little bit. So we have a little bit more of an intense look there. What I'm really worried about is going into tomorrow and after that, and I'll tell you why. Let's take a look at day two. Again, here's day two. We have a moderate risk. So as I said in a few videos back, I would not be surprised if the Texas risk gets blown up to a moderate, which didn't happen, but we did see the moderate for the east, the areas east of Texas, I should say, places like Louisiana, Missouri, and Arkansas. So, again, it's looking like a decent threat here. Let's take a look at our tornado outlook. 15% chance of seeing a tornado here in the red. Yellow, a little bit less, but still a decent shot, a 10% chance. 5% chance in the brown. Green is a less than 5. It's more of a 2% chance. Wind threat, pretty decent. Some 30% chance of seeing some damaging winds here in the red. Yellow, 15% chance of seeing some damaging winds. And in the brown, we have a 5 percentile risk. Hail threat, again, that's going to be the least of our worry. What I'm really concerned about is our tornadic threat, and that will be for especially places like northeastern Louisiana and Missouri and Mississippi. But let's take a look at our future radar loop because, again, we'll have to see how this all pans out in terms of, because it's a future event and obviously it hasn't happened yet. So we have to just kind of use our tools here in the weather department. But taking a look at our future radar, and we're going to play this right here. So again, here we go. Some decent thunderstorms here in the white with this radar is indicating, and this is all moving eastward. And so here we go. It fades out in about 12 hours from now, and then kind of reignites as we head into some daily heating instability around this time tomorrow, I believe. This would be Saturday, 2 a.m. And as you can see, we just have a decent threat of let's kind of zoom this back a little bit. So let's go into Thursday at 4 p.m. and we're going to take a look at this. So again, Oklahoma City is in a risk area, but keep our eyes on northeastern Louisiana as this band of thunderstorms heads southeast. That's where we really want to watch out for. And ironically, it has it fading by then, but then again reigniting. And that's where you got to watch because that's where you can get your supercell thunderstorms when they're isolated. And that's usually when you get your tornadic activity is when you get one supercell rotating. That's usually what storm does that's isolated. It starts to rotate. Because when you get a squall line, that's more of a damaging wind threat. But when you get one lonely cell, you have to watch out for rotation in that. Um, that is not the whole story, though. We do have snowfall coming down, especially in areas like northern Michigan. We're going to take a look at our American model. So this is from now until Sunday, anywhere from 7 to 12 inches here in northern Michigan, and then we have a second wave of snow coming in um, through next Friday of March all the way till March 31st. So again, we have a few rounds of snow. That is common for this time of year. Is it's the very unstable and volatile time and season of the year where you get all your air masses from the north clashing with the warm air and humid air to the south, and you just get all sorts of fun stuff this time of year, like severe thunderstorms. And you have on the northern side, you have your snow and even heavy wet snow, even thunder snow at times. And in the south side, you get your tornadic activity. And a lot of times in the middle, you're going from temps in the 50s and 60s that'll be in the 30s and 20s in the next day. So a lot of fun things happening. Hopefully, this is not a major outbreak where we see a lot of, fatalities and whatnot. But I will do my best to keep you all informed and updated on the latest on this outbreak. And I'll have a video tomorrow on the Cape and what that will mean for this outbreak. Again, Cape is basically like the energy and the juice of the atmosphere. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Take care. See you next video.